Hello everybody, MorbTron here. Today we are continuing on soloing more Nightfalls flawlessly. That means 0 deaths. You'll notice here I am on my Titan. I am Code of the Juggernaut, using Outbreak Perfected because that's a new shiny thing and I want to use it. Using Tempered Dynamo as it is a good fusion rifle, in my opinion. Got the Curated Roll, Backup Plan, Rampage, and the 21% Delirium for my power ammo, and using One-Eyed Mask with Light Reactor for a little bit of self-healing and super regeneration, teaming up with the Tempered Dynamo. But we're going to queue up for the Nightfall we are doing, which is Garden World. And I'll go over my challenge card. I am running a power handicap of 125. More so just to get the score multiplier up a little bit. Doesn't really matter. Power handicap of 125 doesn't make it more difficult. But just for fun, figured why not. And then I'm running Arc Singe, if you couldn't tell by my loadout, Heavyweight to make my life a little bit easier, and then Extinguish, and Momentum was the last thing you saw there. Momentum's an interesting one. When you're standing still, you do not regen health, and when you are sprinting around, you actually have increased health regeneration, so it's kind of a negative, but also has a benefit to it, especially if you're trying to run past a lot of enemies to save time, like I am here. And we'll be going through the Infinite Forest like this as well, just kind of sprinting, trying to get out of the Infinite Forest as quickly as possible, because if you kill everything in the Infinite Forest in this Nightfall, you can be in here for a long time. So we're going to try to get past that, sneak past if we can, but run through open fire if we have to. And you could make an argument to kill that thing, but I'm just not going to bother with it. Momentum will hopefully get me through this. They're shooting arc though, that hurts. Alright, and then if you couldn't tell already, I do my solo Nightfall videos like this in a live commentary format, and I don't edit out any of the, I don't know, low points in the action. Let's say like this, sprinting through a bunch of enemies. Just so that there's no, you know, saying I didn't do it solo. My fire team is closed, but you know, I'm not editing out a death or anything like that. Whatever happens, happens, and it's uncut, unedited. So if I have to wait for a cooldown or run down a long corridor with nothing else going on, like this, unfortunately that's just the way it goes. But the Nightfall should pick up. I'll actually shoot my gun here in, well, right now. So sitting and shooting your gun is kind of the risky part about having momentum. But using One-Eyed Mask does kind of at least take a little bit of that edge off. You know, One-Eyed Mask in PvE does kind of... It works really good sometimes, and other times it doesn't know which enemy it wants to target. Like right now, I don't have one, but now it's selected one. The enemies need to damage you enough for it to pick one, and it can't just be overall damage. It has to be one specific enemy has to damage you enough for it to select that one enemy for you to kill, to get your health back and do that little bit of bonus damage you do with the Vengeance perk rolling. But here, you know, the name of the game for this strike is just going to be, you know, be careful, especially during the last boss. Last boss here, there's a lot of adds that can overwhelm you very quickly if you over-damage the boss. Adds do spawn in as you bring the boss's health down, and if you bring the boss's health down too quickly, a ton of adds will spawn in, and you'll have so much on your plate to deal with, you just get overwhelmed, and more than likely swarmed and taken out. And even if you aren't doing a flawless run on a Nightfall like this, if you do die on the last boss, you have to start over. On the last boss, at least. Even if you aren't doing a flawless run, you still want to be super, super careful on the last boss. Just take that guy down to 21% just to make that easier. Nope, went a little bit too far. Did not mean to hit the grenade button there, but it happened, so I'll deal with it. Alright, using momentum to our advantage, pre-firing that. And now it's super time. Well, that was easy. As long as I don't yeet myself off the edge. And now we're going to use the fusion rifle to get our super energy back a little bit quicker anyway. Oof. Reload the fusion. Let's punch that guy. Oh, okay. Alright, now comes the point where the strike starts to ramp up at least a little bit in difficulty over time until we get to the boss. I do have some power ammo on the ground though, and that means that I can waste the power ammo that I have. Not really have to worry about it. We've even got 2 bricks of power ammo, so I really don't have to worry about it. And this weapon automatically reloads itself. Probably shouldn't have used my fusion rifle on that, but that's fine.
We jumped off a bunch of gravity cannons. Does that count?
Actually, yes.
Oh, is that a brick of power ammo I see there? Alright, now we'll just run back and grab this power ammo. We're good to go. Probably a couple more Minotaurs to take out, not a big deal. Punch it to death. Oh, easy mode. More ammo to pick up. No green though, which is unfortunate. Now we are out of fusion rifle ammo. Hopefully we'll be able to get full on that before the boss. We shall see though. As it is really, really handy to have, especially the backup plan.
100 years. I can't imagine how much it took for the Vex to transform Mercury.
Oh, Cabal. There's some green. Alright, grab that one other piece of green there. We're full on that. Oh, that's one brick of power. Gotta be careful not to pick it up too early. There we go. Let's go grab this purple here. Nearly full power ammo, so not too bad. And this next part, I need to be very, very careful, as the ads can get a little bit overwhelming. Like to the point where you might have to actually jump off and then come back up. No, that is the high value target. I just really want that guy just to go away. Yep, go away, high value target. Nobody cares. There we go. Alright, we're on to the last boss here. 13 minutes in. 12 and a half minutes into the strike. Not too bad, but the last boss is going to take me some time because I am only one guardian. And the name of the game here is just being overly careful.
Working on it.
And running into a wall doesn't make momentum kick in any faster, unfortunately. That was a close one. Luckily, I've got a good angle on the boss here. Use a little bit of power ammo on him. Alright, now he's going to start spawning in more ads. And spinning around in a big old circle. Free DPS time on the boss. Might have over-damaged him there. We might actually be able to just take him down. Hey, there we go.
Root mind has been dismantled. What's next? We're putting fires all over the place today.
I'll be honest, I can't remember where we left you. We're in the middle of 3 separate simulations.
We just met the biggest red sandbox I've ever seen, and we cracked it in half.
Oh, Dendron, right.
And we got a triumph out of it. Not bad.
So good at cleaning up Osiris's messes.
15 minutes, 28 seconds. Also,
Now get out of there before
not
the
bad.
simulation shuts down.
What am I full on here? Delete. Delete. And 398 kills, 51,680 for a score. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. 37 orbs generated. Cool. Well, if you want to show your support on this video, hitting the like button, subscribing if you're new, and sharing this video out there on the interwebs is greatly appreciated. Really helps me out. Thank you very much for doing so. If you want to see more, hey, let me know in the comment section down below if you have any specific sort of challenges for me. Or if you want to watch this sort of thing live, you can definitely follow me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/MorbTron. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody, and I will catch you all next time.